Hello, guys. Welcome or welcome back to our channel. My name is Reboni, Revone. This is
Bapiwe, the best and the boldest.
okay. Okay, in today's video, we are going to be talking about an interesting topic. I believe a topic that should be held or talked about in a broad aspect. I feel like this is something that we should discuss as a people, as a nation. Okay, so yeah, I was watching a video of this guy on Instagram, and he was talking about, just how we let kids now, engage in social media as we know it now. Social media where there's like these songs that are released and they are, like not okay songs. One song in particular is, and it's famous now. It's this whole "Niga Labafana Ikeke Labo." I hate that song. But yeah, so I'm interested to find out if, like, what is actually the thing that, like, what is the action that should be done? Is it that kids should be monitored? Kids' social media should be monitored by parents, of course. Or should these songs in the first place not be released? Like, should we now come to a place where we say we don't accept those songs? Because I think what we cannot deny is the fact that the kids that are born now in these days, obviously they're born into social media and they go straight into social media. So I don't think we can overly like remove them from social media. So should they be monitored? Like, should the content that they're watching be monitored, or should we now agree on the fact that these songs should not be released? Because, like, with the conscious idea that kids are also engaging in social media, so what is what? Where do we, like, what is the action? What is the way to go forward? Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'll give my take, he'll give his take, and you give your take as well. So, yeah, if you like this video, comment, like, share, subscribe, all the goodies. Yeah, let's get to it. Okay, great. Yeah, so should kids be put off social media, or should the content that's being put out be cancelled? Like, what do you think?
I think basically mina mangibhekile ngibheke in the view yokuthi it's almost like it's a similar thing with the whole AI thing. Since people are using AI to do their things and still we're becoming dumber and dumber, should we discard AI completely, or should we maybe integrate with it? Should we maybe basically just take the human intelligence or whatever and siyihlanganise ne-AI yabo? So like mina ngibheka kanjalo. So also in what we're talking about, we can't dismiss the importance of social media, but also we can't ignore into zakhona ezibhedayo. You, for example, zona the content ekanje, and then abanye, we all know, guys, ukuthi pornography is free. We know ukuthi pornography is available to kids abana 13, abana 14, abana 10 years old. So manje masingasenza, I think in terms of censorship, it might be a good idea than ukuthi silahlelele yonke.
So you think censorship over cancellation?
Most definitely. And I think example engayenza is Australia, where I'm not sure completely, but ngathi Australia bathi I don't know if bathi there's no social media up until umntwana 16, or they are censoring certain stuff. But there was a law that was passed where something along those lines, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think also laws should be put in place. I don't think our South African laws protect our kids from harmful content. I think laws are also important where kids under the age of 16 at least don't have access to some social media platforms, if not all of them. I think social media now is not the way it was. Now everything, you have Sayan bougie twerking, and you have like 10, 11, 12-year-old looking into that, and this is no shade at all to these artists. It's just that I think when they do it, even from like an artist's point of view, like, be conscious of the fact that an underage person might be consuming your content. Be conscious of, like, I get it, some artists will be like, no, but my kid, my songs or my music or my artistry is is catered for adults and whatnot. But TikTok is for everyone. It's for young and old, adult, young, so I think that consciousness as an artist, I'm not saying, because I can't also say the artist shouldn't put out their art, if as bad as it is. I hate saying the word bad, but unfortunately it's not all good. I can't tell them not to put it out there, but at least have the consciousness that certain platforms, also underage kids, consume content there. So I don't know, censorship or cancellation. For me, I think it's a bit of both.
Before we move on, in terms of an artist, let me play devil's advocate. Bona bangati, but why is your child allowed to even watch this thing when I'm sad?
Yes. That's
mina ngi-artist ngiyatwerka ngiyenzani sponsor mangiyeka angidli. But umntana wakho ufunani la mina ngiposta lezi zinto lezi.
That's actually a great question, because it points out also to parents to take accountability for like their kids' consumption of social media. I think the parents should be, I don't know, aware of what their kids are consuming. I think just parents should monitor their kids' phones. And for me, that's what I say. For me, I don't even think parents even have to come to a point where they monitor. I think if your kid is like under at least 16, why do they have a cell phone? Or some parents might say my kids need a cell phone because studies and whatnot, fine, but why social media? Why should there be social media on your kid's phone? So I don't know, monitoring, or for me what's the word?
It's censorship.
The stance I'm taking is that kids should not be allowed to have cell phones. Kids should not be allowed to have TikTok. Kids should not be allowed to have WhatsApp. Kids should not be allowed to have Facebook. And maybe we can, discuss how old then should you begin to have those social media platforms. But if your kid is like in primary school ends at like 12, 13, there's no need for social media. There's no need for TikTok. There's no need for, Instagram. There isn't. So for me, it's that over monitoring, because you can't always monitor your kids' phone. Sometimes they're like playing outside and you're like inside the house and you don't even know like what they're watching. So rather not have a cell phone, rather a kid be a kid, and then now at least when you're 13, then you can have, even though 13 is still, for me in my opinion, 13 is still very young, but at least
No, I mean, I think in terms of monitoring, ingayenzeka because akhona ama-app we aconnecta kwifoni kamzali nefoni yomntana
But how many parents even know that?
Then yiyo-ke kusho ukuthi into emele yenzakale.
You know, how many parents are aware of that? Some parents don't even know how to even, you know, go about using social media. Some parents don't even know what's happening on these apps.
True.
So,
and that's why kuye kusho ukuthi kumele nabo bafunde ke, because yes, in terms of the policies, yes, government angayenza the censorship leyo, it's fine. Ayenze censorship, angazi uzodila kanjani nama VPN nanani, but okay, it's fine, censorship can happen. But then also nasekhaya kune responsibility ekhaya. It's okay, mzali njengoba umntana wakho sekanefone uyachaza ukuthi okay mntana iWhatsApp nayi mangabe wena self awuyazi ukuthi i-social media intention.
so you think even if the kid is 10 years old?
No, 10 for mina sasemncane akadlale ngaphandle akayenze emayini ngaphandle, but the first time I introduced kwifoni umzali mina explain, umzali mina achaza, ngoba mangabe umzali yena akafundisi estradeni bayafundisana, and estradeni awazi ukuthi umntana uhlangana nobani ufundani kanjani, yabo. So mele nje the moment uthenge umntana ifoni yamchazela okay mntana 1 2 3 4 5.
Also, the whole buying phones thing, you know, like you earlier mentioned that some parents buy phones to just, you know, dismiss the child or to like distract the child or to keep the child from being a distraction.
Yeah, go pacifier.
Yeah, you were saying that, yes. Also that, the intention of why are you buying a kid a phone in the first place? You know, like, is it to distract them? Is it to have them, you know, distracted? Or is it for educational purposes? Because that also, you know, plays a role. And I just want the child to be able to sit there at the corner and play with the phone and not disturb me. Or I'm buying a phone because my kid needs it for like schoolwork. The intention also is important of why. Because then if that's the intention for it to be a pacifier, then I think it's doing more damage than good. Because now if you're going with that mentality of I'm buying this phone so that she can be distracted or he can be distracted, or that she cannot distract me, then obviously what's gonna follow is that you're gonna give the child a phone, you say go sit there at the corner, play with your phone and do whatever, and then you just get on with your work, not knowing or half the phone there's twerking, there's these songs, there's this, you know, content. So the intention is important.
Yeah, no intention ibalulekile. So I think Jamina, just to draw back to the main question, I still believe censorship right, but just because India is about censored does not mean ukuthi abazali ba relaxing responsibility or whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, most definitely.
So you lean towards censorship instead of total cancellation, because
no censorship, especially ebantwaneni of
censorship from who though? From in terms of parents monitoring, or censorship from the government? Do we have rules? Laws that...
Yeah, we do have rules in terms regarding social media and whatnot. But mangithi censorship, I'm not saying ngithi angisikuma abantwana, and so mangithi censorship ngisho ukuthi i-content nama advertisement that are not meant for kids should not be accessible to kids. Yeah, mele athathe i-target market yabantu abadala, because abantu abadala, like umntana kumele akabe ne-access to pornography, especially mangabe granted ukuthi bakhona into leyo sifaka lapha Google mayibuza whatever.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Well, a kid might say, yes, I'm 18 years or older, can't only 12, 13,
yeah, exactly.
16. So
now,
I don't think those things work in my opinion.
That means ukuthi lokuzana mele yenze plan ke.
I was gonna ask that, how censorship, how, like what
Millions
would
of
you
blood.
think the ways of censorship would be? Because I can be a 16-year-old and enter a pornography website and it says, are you 18 years old? And I'm like,
yes. Now, I think it very
like, how would they determine a kid is a kid and
I
an
think
adult is an adult?
I think funeka balungise lama verification wabo vele.
Yeah.
Don't know how.
It needs to be
Obviously.
like tougher, you know, like regulations. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, but if we are maybe I would just say lama because kuma abantwana vele, it's fine. They can censor. Abantwana should not be accessible. But knowing Gucci, it's easy to bypass this into this. If it were up to me, I would say scratch the whole thing. Like, I think in countries like Abu Saudi, Abu China, I think, I'm not sure.
yes, China. I
Abu
think.
pornography is not allowed. But then, yeah, no, I think the too. I don't know what you guys think, but definitely censorship. I think censorship is better. Ebantwaneni and ukuthi izosebenza kanjani. I don't know yet, but I still think it's better because also njengoba siphila kulo mhlaba right now, we're living in the information age, and therefore we information age bafethu, we can't dismiss the fact ukuthi we need, but information is the currency, content is currency. And so much masithi scrapper social media, we're doing an injury to them.
I mean, yeah, it's still a good thing. Social media is still a good thing. You know, some content out there is helpful, is educational, you know,
exactly.
insightful.
Abu Miss Rachel,
Yeah.
Abu Kunama content, Abu mathematics, Kunama,
Yeah.
So that's why it says in censorship. No, we censor on Gento, AMP for Abantwana, and then up until they reach a certain age where okay, it's fine. Maybe 16, maybe 18 as us.
Yeah, censorship in terms of rules, in terms of laws, very strict laws. Not
strict also.
Are you 18 years or older type of laws, like very strict laws that would prevent a kid from entering a, you know, dangerous website or engaging in dangerous content. You know, like strict laws. I think at the bottom of the strict laws would benefit most than you know, monitoring and stuff like that. I think when the government is intentional about that, about protecting the kids, then you know, we're good. Yeah, that's a interesting conversation that I think we need to have, because you know, we hearing these songs and yeah, they played everywhere. The kid is there and the songs are played and the kid learns the song, the kid sings the song, and it's like not cute. So let us know what you think. Censorship or cancellation or cancel.
Yeah, just cancelling.
Yeah, or cancelling. Yes.
Like say, they might say it's hard to see.
Yeah.
Dustbin.
Cancelling the content, by the way, not the social media, the content, the adult content. Yeah, let us know what you think. Like I said, like, share, subscribe if you liked this video. Yeah, put something in the comments. Do you agree? What is your take? Yeah, and we will see you next time.
It's one with too.
Bye.